Hello everybody! Today I'm going to discuss the first problem of the 2024 USACO December contest in the Silver Division, the problem cake game. In this problem we are given n cakes and we have these two cows, Bessie and Elsie, who are playing this game alternatively, and at each step Bessie chooses to adjacent cakes and stacks them, while Elsie takes the leftmost or the rightmost cake and puts it in her stash. And by playing this game turn by turn, we will end up in a situation where we will only have one cake, and Bestie will eat that final cake. And we have to find out if they play optimally, how many cakes will Bessie and Elsie have at the end of the game. And in the given example, Bessie can have in the end 60 cakes because she can stash together 30 and 20, and Elsie would take the 40, and then Bessie would merge the 50 with the 10, and she would get 60. The second test case from the sample is actually the same as the first one, but with the array reversed, so this is not something we want to deal with too much. And now we are in a situation where we need to find some sort of a pattern that can help us figure out the answer relatively easily, or just some idea that can help us get more of an insight over what the problem is asking us to do. And the subtasks here, there is the input too, where for all AIs they are equal, and this actually gives us an insight over what can the answer be like. And let's analyze a bit how the game plays out. So if we think about what Bessie and Elsie do, Elsie will remove n over 2 minus 1 cakes from the row, and Bessie will keep everything else. And because of the way Elsie has to play the game, the cakes she will remove will be some from the beginning and some from the end. And given that Elsie will have a precedence over this set of cakes, Elsie will want to remove cakes with a total sum that is as big as possible. And Bessie will have to deal with everything else. So because of this reason, now we can try to think at various ways we can formalize this. And after doing a few test cases, I came up with the idea that I can try something really simple. So for these kind of problems, it's always very important to think at something simple that can help you. And what I did was, my first idea was literally to take the all the sums of n over 2 plus 1 consecutive cakes, so whatever Bessie keeps. And my first idea was to just take the smallest sum out of these n over 2 plus 1 cakes. And when I did this, actually, I ran it through the samples, obviously it worked, and I decided to just give it a try. And after I submitted, it turned out that it worked. So it worked on every single test case. Here I have the statements from one of my students who took the contest. So again, I don't have my submissions anymore. But you can see that in this code, all I had to do was to just sum up the values and find the smallest sum of n over 2 plus 1 values. And it turns out that this is actually enough to make the problem work. And it's actually a fairly simple solution when you think about it. But it's very important for these kind of problems to think at easy ideas. It's something I tell all my students before every contest, to always start out problems by thinking at very easy ideas, even something which seems stupid and would probably not work. It was actually what I had in mind as well. I thought it will never work, but it turns out that it worked. And when we think about it logically, even though I don't have a formal proof yet, I think that the reason why this works is because if Bessie would accumulate a big sum, Elsie would have time to get to that sum, and she will steal Bessie's work. So basically, It's, I would say, a rather uh, logical explanation for why this approach is the right one. And it worked in the contest, so again, there is some more evidence towards that as well. And in terms of the subtasks, I'm not very sure how can they be helpful. I mean, the n less than 10 would probably suggest that some sort of backtracking approach where Basic would always choose the two cows to merge, and then two candies to merge, and then for the 5,000 maybe some n squared, maybe something without optimizing all the calculations. But again, even if you think at it from Elsie's perspective, you can use some prefix sums and it would be also fine. If you enjoyed watching this video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also if you or someone you know is interested in more USACO videos, please leave out comments with any kind of feedback or suggestions for future videos. And also, as the USACO season is starting, if you or someone else you know is interested in working more closely with me and thus helping you or someone you know improve their USACO prospects in the coming contests, please check out my website and you have everything you need to know if you want to work more closely with me. Until the next time, good luck for the contest. Please check out the other videos I made, and until the next time, happy holidays, have a great new year, and see you in the next video. Cheers!